What is going on in this country? What exactly is going on in this country? What is happening? You know, I no want talk before they say that if he's go put mouth for waiting no concern am. But what is going on? I don't understand. I don't understand. Which day this guy enter office? I don't know anything about politics. I don't know about which day. Maybe allow the guy rule small now. I don't know wetin to say. I don't know anything to say before I go talk the one wey big pass my mouth. I don't even understand. Get your PVC, get your PVC. Now the PVC be that. Now you don't see the PVC at work. Get your PVC, get your PVC. We don't get our PVC. Now PVC be that too. PVC. I don't talk anything. I don't know anything. No. Is it before they go come talk say what's going on is the only question I want to ask. What's going on? I will ask you for 10 straight minutes. Please, what is going on? Somebody explain to me. How did they take sack governor? I don't know. Abiolo do. I don't know book. I don't know book. Oh. So I want to ask question. What exactly is going on? Somebody should explain it to me. Henry said no talk. Wallah, no go talk. Mean. Lisa Ndukwe, come and talk. Come and explain. Me, I don't know anything. No. You come and talk. If you know, let me bring you live. Go live. Lisa Ndukwe, oh yeah. Come and talk, oh. Please. You can buy stars to support my Facebook page. Go and buy stars. Today, I just want to be greeting people buying stars because I know if you talk put for this matter, it tire me. How do you buy stars? Just go to Facebook. When you reach Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze. DADDYFREEZE. Now so the page be. I wear suit inside yellow background. Now the video be this. Click on them. Once you click on the video, scroll down, you will see how to buy stars. Oh yeah. Come. Olu say he can explain it. Okay. Go live with Olu. Oh yeah. Who else can explain it? Who can explain what's going on in Nigeria? Davido rejoicing 2 days ago. How many days ago? All of a sudden now, we don't hear say they don't sack him uncle. Which kind matter be this? Is my network still bad? I don't tire for this network. While lie. I don't kukuma tire. I don't tire for network for Nigeria. You not even clear. No worry. I will use my iPhone 13 or my iPhone 14 when I'm coming back. I will use one of them, maybe to be clearer. I've sent you requests to those of you that want to explain. Network is bad. Why is this network bad now? But the network is good on Facebook. Facebook is super clear. I think this is an Instagram problem. But the network is good on Facebook. Facebook is super clear. I think this is an Instagram problem. You know what? I'm going to log out of Instagram and log back in again. This time I'm going to use my iPhone 13. Facebook is clear, TikTok is clear. If you are watching, Instagram is going through a lot right now. I think this is an Instagram problem. You know what? I'm going to log out of Instagram and log back in again. This time I'm going to use my iPhone 13. Facebook is clear, TikTok is clear. If you are watching, Instagram is going through a lot right now. This is sad because now I'm using my Samsung. Oh no, man. So I don't know what to say about this. I don't know. And I have a special guest joining us live. She's going to be telling us about how her neighbor ran her daughter over, in the United States. And they were both members of the same church. It's just sad. Let me see if I have the latest Instagram here on this particular phone. Let me just switch phones. I just wish somebody can come online and come and explain what is going on. Somebody that understands politics. Olu, I sent you a request. Olu, I sent you a request. Okay, so let me update Instagram here. Yeah, Olu, how far? You see me clearly because I'm seeing you clearly.
Yeah, I can see you clearly.
Okay. Brother. So what exactly is happening?
Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everywhere you are.
Good evening, everybody.
What is happening, basically, let me just explain it to you in a very simple term. Do you get? Beavers, it's like a CCTV. Do you understand? When you are committing crime, it cannot stop you from committing crime, but it will reveal your identity. That's exactly what Beavers is doing, and I think it's very important we educate our viewers. It cannot stop you from committing crime. Because I've been reading comments that APC has done is abracadabra again and all that. Even though we know that because ASAC APC candidate in Zamfara and Bayelsa before, and there was no noise. But our viewers need to understand the position of the law. So now, where there is overvoting in a polling unit, Beavers cannot stop it. I repeat, where there is an overvoting in a polling unit, Beavers cannot stop it. But it can reveal. It will reveal to us that there is an overvoting. In the past, before now, what normally happens is that when there is a difference between those that are accredited and those that come later to vote, you understand, they use what we call incidence form. They use what they call incidence form. But now, the new electoral law, as amended, does not recognize incidence form again.
So, you know what? The network is very bad. I want to move you to another phone so people can hear you clearly. Because I'm watching you here and it's not clear. So I'm going to move you to another phone real quick. And let's do this again. I'm so sorry about this. Okay. I want to try another method now, using an iPhone this time, because we're really struggling. It's like they just don't want us to have clear lives. Okay. Copy. Paste. Add title. Okay. Sorry, guys. Send me gifts if you're watching on TikTok. I'm so sorry, everyone. Network has been crazy. Let me try and see if I can watch now. Okay. All right, looks a lot better here. Oh, wow, looks so much better. Looks so much better. It's clear now. Okay, we're back. What exactly is going on? Davido's uncle, Governor Adeleke, who hasn't been in power for more than a month or so, has already been sacked. What exactly is happening? I don't understand politics, but I want to know what's going on, because I'm worried, because Is this what we're all going to be getting PVC for? Is this how elections can be won and then 1 month later the election is no longer won again? So I'm personally a bit worried. So I had Olu with us right here. Olu is one of the debaters on Clash of the Supporters. And I see him as someone who understands politics a little better than I do. Thank you all for sending me stars. If you're watching on Facebook now, big shout out to Wagboy, Onyinsi Priska. Big shout out to you. Toby Bell, thank you so much. Ola Lume Lawrence, thank you so much. So real quick, I just want us to talk about this right now. Olu, where are you? Okay, I've accepted your request. I have a special guest who would be joining me in a few moments. So I just want us to quickly talk about this. Yes, Olu. So you were trying to explain the other time, but the network was particularly bad. So talk to me. What exactly is happening?
Okay, like I explained to you earlier, I want to do it in a layman's way so that you understand, and that's why I use an example of CCTV camera. So if you have a CCTV camera in your house, it cannot stop criminals from coming in. It can only reveal their identity. You understand? So that is the same thing with beavers. We should understand that beavers cannot stop overboating. Beavers will not stop overboating. What beavers do is to reveal, is to make it easier for you if they run through the system to know whether there is overvoting or not. And that's what happened in this case. Do you understand? Adeleke himself admitted that there is an overvoting. INEC admitted that there is an overvoting. They all admitted it in that police station. Now, what does the law say where there is overvoting? I will explain to you later what is overvoting in this Osun State election. But I want you to know what the law states first, where there is overvoting. Where there is any overvoting in any polling unit, the total votes cast in that polling unit will be cancelled. That is what the law states. So if you have 400 people that voted in a polling unit, do you understand? And there's an overvoting in that unit, both Adeleke and Oyetola will lose their votes in that place. That's what it means. It will be cancelled. The two of them will lose their votes. Do you understand? So INEC will be left with only vote that is valid in all the polling units. So when that happened, that was why Oyetola is higher now with I think about 390 votes, 1,000 votes than Adeleke. Do you understand? So now, what does Beavers do? Beavers, like I explained to you, does not prevent overvoting, does not stop people to commit crimes. Politicians will always be politicians. Do you understand? What Beavers does is to show us how many people that vote in that election, how many people that were accredited. So in every Beaver, all the registered voters in that particular unit will have been preloaded in the Beaver. And from that Beaver, people will be accredited. So if you walk into a polling unit now, why I'm doing this is for education, for those who want to vote.
We are getting you.
In an election, so that they will know how to go about it and to know how to query the system and how to confront people if they want to, even in your polling unit. Because somebody can come to your polling unit and if his name is not on Beavers, he's not even supposed to be accredited in the first place. So what happened is that the people that are preloaded in Beavers, they will come for accreditation. They will complete an order and their name will appear. It will match their name, it will match their fingerprint. So those people that have been accredited are the only ones that can vote. So let me explain. If we have 400 people in a Beaver, in a polling unit that has been preloaded, and
Hmm.
Any vote, listen, there are two things I want to explain to you here. Any vote that is more than that 200 that was accredited from the list of 400 is assumed to be overvoting. That's number one. Any vote that is more than 400, remember there are 400 in the registered voter that I talk about that have been preloaded in that beaver. Remember, I first said there are 400 people in an example I'm giving. Any vote that is more than 400 also is regarded as overvoting. And this is what happened in some polling units. And the result was cancelled. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
When it was left with the number of people of the valid votes, Oyetola vote now becomes higher. That is what the tribunal is saying. Now, Adeleke has the right to appeal that judgment. He has the right to appeal that judgment after 21 days. Within 21 days, sorry. So if Oyetola refuse, are you listening to me?
Yes.
If Oyetola refuse to go on appeal, if Oyetola refuse to go on appeal after 21 days, sorry, Adeleke, Oyetola become the governor. But if he appeals, he has 50 days to get the judgment at the court of appeal. Now, after that court of appeal, if either of them lose again, they have the right to file to Supreme Court, within 21 days. And Supreme Court is supposed to deliver judgment within 60 days. They are supposed to. So, in all, they have 161 days. 161 days to prosecute this case. So, it can go both sides. But the reason why the judges did for this verdict, that's what I've explained to you now. So, this will help those voters that are going to polling unit. They need to understand this. It's very important. So that your vote will count. They need to understand how this thing works. Not everything is abracadabra. Not everything is strange. You understand? We should be, disinformation is what, the reason why I come out here is to guard against disinformation, because disinformation brings anarchy. And I like your platform, because your platform is objective. You want to know the truth. You say you don't really understand.
I don't understand. As far as I'm concerned, to be honest, I feel personally that they just want to cheat this guy, this Davido uncle. I just feel they just want to cheat him.
Most people on this comment section don't understand how this thing works. And that's why they need to be educated. Because things like this can bring anarchy. They can start fighting in Oshuna that the man has been cheated, the man has been robbed. But that's not how the law works. The law doesn't work. The law doesn't look at
All right, we have Bongoli in the house. Bongoli.
Today is a great day for my great party, which is the APC. Break the shackles. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everyone. As I'm speaking with you, I'm on my way to Atlanta. We have a town hall, on Ashiwaju's matter. So I'm flying from Houston to Atlanta. So I woke up this morning. We're expecting this news from, Femi is here. Excellent. We were expecting this news since July when the election was held, because we were seeing it in real time that there were cases of overvoting. And that let me shock you. We have a joker. Our party, the APC party, we have a joker. If he escapes this overvoting one, which he cannot escape anyway because it's no case, Beavers has said, hey, this is the amount of accredited voters in a polling booth. You cannot vote past that. If you vote past that, it's cancelled. We now have a joker. And that is why the past will always haunt you. If you escape that one, you will not escape our joker.
What's your joker? What is your joker?
Daddy Freeze, it is always good to go to school. That's all I will say. Always good to go to school and complete your secondary school. Don't always run away from your exams. That's all I will say. You might not understand what I'm saying, but if you think about it, you understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to use all my mouth to say it. He cannot escape. He cannot escape. We know the see Femi here, and I'm happy that this is happening because Nigerians seem to forget something. This particular thing happened in Zamfara State. Do you know Zamfara State? When Matawali became governor, APC actually won those votes from, I think, 600 and something thousand to 100 and something thousand. Over 500,000 votes in difference. But the courts cancelled all Zamfara State candidates, and that was how APC lost everything from governorship to House of Rep to anything that has to do with Zamfara State. Nobody complained that it freeze. There was no noise. And in fact, Matawale did the smart thing by switching to APC from PDP because Zamfara is a traditional APC state. Now, let us go back to the most recent one in Bayelsa State. In Bayelsa State, Lions defeated Diri. But because Lions deputy had some certificate wahala with his name, spelling, they cancelled it. They were already ready to swear Lions in, but they cancelled it. Nobody complained. Even their savior and sweetheart Peter Obi had to get his mandate back from Ngige in 2006. Obi has always said it, that he was in a board meeting or something when they say, hey, you are now governor. Didn't he fight for his mandate? And I want to ask a very psychological question here. Are Nigerians supporting rigging? Are Nigerians supporting rigging? Because it is obvious that there was rigging because there was overvoting. And it was in his strongholds. Are Nigerians supporting rigging? And we are complaining that we want free and fair elections. I'm happy that this happened.
Okay, Bongoli and Olu are APC card carrying members, if I understand correctly, because this battle is between APC and PDP, and we have a PDP representative here by the name of Femi. Femi, how are you doing? Femi Adeleke, how are you doing this afternoon?
Good afternoon, Daddy Freeze. I'm fine this afternoon. And I'm good.
In response to the claims APC members have been making about this particular issue, which to many seems like a tragedy, me included, because I'm like, what's going on? My understanding of politics is limited, so I cannot verbalize my ignorance by making any public statement. But since I have you people here, you come to Clash of the Supporters all the time. Bongoli is APC team leader, more like Tinubu team leader. Olu is team Tinubu, and you are one of team Atiku members for the Clash of the Supporters that goes down every single week on Tuesdays. So what is your response? Is this really a tragedy in our nascent democracy, or is this the rule of law? Is this how it should go? Over to you, PDP, Femi Adeleke.
Well, good afternoon, Daddy Freeze. Thanks for the platform. I really appreciate you once again for this privilege. I've listened to Mr. Olu and I've listened to Bongole. I cannot actually expect much from them. They are the ruling party, and everything that is done to their favor, they always have a reason to back it up. Unfortunately, this is just a shame to our democracy, and at the same time, it is an evidence that we have what we call miscarriage of law in Nigeria. Because if you have actually followed the tribunal case from day one to date, you will agree with me, or you may still also make a conclusion that that is not worth it. Because from day one of the tribunal election, the polling unit they claim there is overvoting is not even in 4 figures. They are all in 3 or 2 figures. So like 50, like 100. So it has not been in 1,000. So and that's last December when we check the the details of the overvoting, we realized that it canceled like 4 or 5 polling units was result. We have like shortage of 500 to possibly 1,005. So it's just sudden, and it's surprising to see the judgment coming today, and they say that there is over 10,000 over voting today. So, and well, I cannot blame them. This is how they've been playing the games. And I want Bungoli to remember this happened in 2019, where Demola also questioned Oyetola, and he won at the tribunal. Unfortunately, he lost the case at the appeal court and at the Supreme Court. So I want to believe that they are only doing this to make them happy. We all know that if the rule of the law is still in place, there is no certainty that APC will win at the appeal court and at the Supreme Court, because they don't have valid reasons. All the overvoting they are mentioning by record, it shows that it's less than 1,000. So how they come suddenly to over 10,000 today, we don't know. They have to prove that at the appeal court and at the Supreme Court.
So you agree that your party
Daddy Freeze, that is what I wanted to ask. That is what I wanted to ask.
No. Don't ask
You just admitted.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. As that, no, Mr. Olu, you are getting something wrong. No, Mr. Olu, you are getting it wrong. As at last December, no, it was there yesterday. It was there last month that they were overvoting in some polling units.
Femi, relax.
Mm-hmm.
I know it is hurtful. What happened today is hurtful. As it is pain them, it is sweet us. As it is sweet us, it is pain them. Hold on. Daddy Freeze, and to the 900, almost 1,000 people watching us today, Femi has just indirectly admitted that the PDP rigged the Osun State elections by overvoting. No, hold on. I didn't say you said that. Wait,
let me allow you to complete the statement.
Let me finish.
I said tribunal. Wait, No, I will not. You are saying what I didn't say.
You don't want me to land. Let me land.
I didn't say. No,
let me land.
Okay, oh yeah.
Let me land. Femi, let me land. I'll let you talk. I'm even leaving very soon. My flat is leaving soon. I'm going to leave very soon. Femi just admitted indirectly that in the
I've never admitted.
Wait now.
No. I will not accept that. I've never admitted.
Femi, wait.
Make your narrative, Bongole. Change the narrative. I've never admitted.
I will see. Okay, Femi has said that there were cases of overvoting in the strong group.
The court said that last month. The court said that it was the court, not me. Yes, last month.
Okay,
that means you're not following up. Last month.
Femi, I followed up this case from July when the elections were going on till this morning when they announced the elections. Femi, you and I know that when they were collating the results, even in the PDP collation center, when they were looking at the system and all of that, we were already seeing overvoting already. It didn't add up on your own page. You know, the one in your own PDP room, the one that all of the governor, the supporting governors and
which
politicians
INEC declared at the same time. INEC declared that result at the same time.
What do you expect INEC to do? What do you expect them to do?
INEC before declaring should have observed.
No. INEC is not the arbiter of the law. INEC is just an agency or a ministry or a department. It is what is being given to them, garbage in, garbage out. And then you plead your case to the court of law, a competent jurisdiction, and there they will now say, okay, this thing is overvoting, it's undervoting. Okay, look at the case of Imo State. People are saying, oh, Supreme Court governor. We know that in Imo State, they cancel some parts, some words. But we were able to prove in Supreme Court that there wasn't election malpractice, and that's why they added it, and then Opusodima became governor. So what I'm saying here is that INEC is not the arbiter of the law, so you don't expect INEC to say, oh, this was wrong or this was right. INEC will give you what they saw in their system.
Bongole, INEC should have been able to correct the abnormalities even before declaring result. But by them declaring the result, and you guys, you went to tribunal, we still have like 2 tiers of judgment, which is the appeal court and the Supreme Court. So why not let's wait that time? Let's wait that time before we can make our conclusion. Don't forget,
Don't waste
we
your
won.
money.
Wait, don't forget, we won 2019. We also went to tribunal, and you deny us of the right to judgment. And the people spoke again, and
Femi, let me
you
correct.
are still.
Olu, hold on. Let me correct what Femi is saying. Everyone, listen to what I want to correct Femi for the 2018 elections. 2018 elections. Let me correct everybody. Actually,
I followed that election.
Nuruddin Jackson. I also followed him too. Hold on. Actually, Nuruddin Jackson, Adeleke, won initially. But remember the difference between the voting, the difference between the number of votes versus the number of voided votes was less. And as such, according to the law, you have to go and perform the elections again in those places that the votes were voided. No, that's why they had to go and do it in Ife, and which was Omishore's stronghold.
That's the version of your story. Let me now give you the version of my story.
No, Femi, hold on.
Femi, to the last minute. Let me
Femi, can we agree on something here? The difference between when they did the first initial election, the difference between Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke and Boyega Adetola was less than the amount of voided votes. Is that a true statement?
It's not correct. It's incorrect. It's incorrect. Bongoli, I followed that election till last minute.
Come on,
yes.
Don't do this. Femi, don't do this now, come on.
Bongoli, they changed the narrative. Bongoli, they changed the narrative when the INEC was making a call. No, I can prove it anytime. I've been proving it for the past 4 years. I've been proving this for the past 4 years. They almost declared Adeleke as the governor that day. Before the INEC man received a call, and after the call, what we had was inconclusive. And when they even went for election or at those centers you mentioned, it was highly rigged over there. But that is 2018. But we are in 2022. What I'm saying right now is that we cannot conclude that anything has happened until you get to the Supreme Court. So prove yourself at the Supreme Court.
No. Why was it inconclusive? Femi, I was telling you why it was inconclusive.
It was inconclusive because that is the kangaroo method you people use.
That is not true. Power. That is not true. Femi, that is not true.
Simon Adeleke won with over 1,000. I recorded it. I was following it. He won that time. He won.
Femi, didn't I say, Femi, hold on. I said, Mr. Olu, hold on, you speak. Femi, I said that when they ran the elections the first time, before they went to a runoff, Adeleke was leading. Or Adeleke.
No, Femi, manipulation happened there.
Femi, hold on. Femi, wait now. Femi, please wait. Listen to me, please, I beg you. Femi, I said it before I began to explain 2018's elections, that Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke was leading. But the difference between the lead versus the number of voided votes was lower. And that was why they had to do a runoff. It is the law. So why are you trying to confuse people about this manipulation? Somebody called somebody, it was inconclusive. Explain why it was inconclusive.
All right, guys. I want to vote. Hold on, Mr. Olu. Sorry. You can drop your comments by buying stars on my Facebook, guys. Go over to Facebook and just type whatever you want me to read out, because I will read out your comments only on Facebook. This is my handle on Facebook, Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Big shout out to Bongoli, Femi, and Mr. Olu, who are on my live discussing this from a more enlightened perspective than I have. But nonetheless, go get me stars. What do you think? Do you think Adeleke deserves the mandate, or do you think he was robbed? Say it as you get stars on my page. Go there right now. When you get to the page, Daddy Freeze, I have 787,000 followers. That's the right page. Scroll down to today's video, click on the video, and bottom left, you see how to get stars. Or if you're on the video on Facebook, you can only do this on Facebook. So hurry over to Facebook right now and tell me what you think. Was Governor Adeleke robbed of his mandate, or or is this the right way the law should be handled? What are your thoughts? We've got about 10 more minutes, and after that we'll be closing this live. So over to you, Bongoli, Olu, and Femi.
Okay, Daddy Free. I want to ask Femi one question. Where did APC legal team, where did they get the Viva's report on this Osun election? Do you know where they get it? Can you answer that question?
No, you can explain. I'm willing to listen to you.
You see my point. Why I'm on live today? Yes, I'm an APC man, and I don't even care whether Adeleke won or Oyetola won. I just want people to understand the position of the law. That is why I'm here. I don't really care who won. You get, even though I'm sympathetic towards APC, but people need to understand the law. Now, at the tribunal, the BVS report, the legal team, APC legal team requested INEC for the BVS report. This is where the overvoting was discovered. Now, Oyetola legal team, I was following the proceedings, so that's why I'm asking did it transpire. Oyetola, Adeleke legal team asked question that where did APC legal team get the BVS report? Because they wanted to use technicality in that angle, that they did not get the BVS report through the right source. If that has been the case, Oyetola would not have won the election today. He would not have been declared winner. But because they get the authentic BVS report from INEC, that is why technicality cannot be applied in this case. You understand? And I can assure you, it will be a very big order for Adeleke to win at the appeal at Supreme Court. You can quote me anytime, any day.
Okay.
You understand?
Allow you to
Because of
talk.
the way the thing is.
Let me now make comments.
Like I actually said, he has an opportunity to appeal and go to Supreme Court. Nobody, in fact, the whole thing will take like 161 days. 21 days of appeal, 60 days at the Supreme Appeal Court, 21 days of appeal again at the Supreme Court, then 50 days before the final judgment is declared. That is the position of the law. So I will wish Adeleke exercise all his fundamental rights and go as far as that. But my concern is the viewers. The viewers need to understand the law so that we will not create anarchy. We will not create problems. So people will not say this man has been wrong. So let's start violence. Let's start another NSAS protest. That's what I'm saying. Let all of us relax, calm down. Even Adeleke himself has advised his followers to relax and calm down. That will appeal the case. That is what all of us should do. Let us wait for the final judgment. I'm not
exactly.
for Oyetola or for Adeleke now. I'm only telling you the position of the law. I'm letting it right here. You understand? Not because of anything, but I just want people to understand what the law says. Why this case go in favor of Adeleke. And Femi agreed here. He agreed. Even Adeleke himself said there are some overvoting in Ede. The number is what you are arguing over. That the number is not supposed to be as many as that. So if we all
I'm not saying it's not supposed. Mr. Olu, I'm not saying it's not supposed. As of December last year, when the court had sitting, they told us, the polling unit, that they are going to nullify the vote based on overvoting, and when they calculated it, it was not in 4 figures or 5 figures we are having today.
That's why that's why I said, can you go through the BVS report? That will actually help your argument. It should not be here and there. We argue is 4 digits, is 1 digit. Go through the BVS report. Okay. You will see the overvote. Remember, the first BVS report INEC released. That is the basis of this judgment. There's another report later which we are relying on. But the first BVS report INEC released. That is the basis of this judgment. See, I want you to go and follow the tribunal. Follow the proceedings.
Well,
Maybe
Mr. Olu, all I will say is that, Mr. Olu, all I will say is that you've said it all. We should wait till the Supreme Court or the Appeal Court, they pass their verdict. As at this moment, the tribunal judgment is still doesn't hold water. So let's wait till till Ademola Adeleke he appealed at the what's it called at the appeal court, and he pushed the case to Supreme Court. When we get there, then we know who is wrong and we know who is right. That would be the situation.
Mr. Olu, I have to go now so I can meet my flight, but I just want to just use 2 minutes, please, Femi. And Mr. Olu, hold on 2 minutes. Mr. Daddy, please, 2 minutes. Femi, there was overvoting. We in the APC went to plead our case, and we won the case. Now you guys go back to the appeal court and the Supreme Court and go and appeal the case also. Because you saying Supreme Court because you know you're going to lose the appeal case. And then you're going to go to the Supreme Court. So you see the good thing. Hold on. I'm not done. Femi, I'm leaving now. Femi, I'm leaving now. Don't worry. Lastly, Femi, if he escapes this one, we'll bring out the Joker. You know the Joker.
You are used to rigging. I know, of course, you are used to rigging.
No, it's not about rigging. I'm saying that if he escapes this one, which he cannot escape, no case. If he ever escapes this one, we are bringing out the Joker. You see that Joker? That one we chase him away. That one is
we know
it's not bribery. It's not bribery. No, it's not bribery, Femi. Femi, do you want me to talk? Do you want me to say it?
Say it now.
Do you want me to say it?
Let
do you want me to say it?
6 viewers say
it.
I'm listening.
We
want to hear.
What school did he go? Did he write GC?
Of course.
The document, hold on. The document is sent to INEC. It was fake that there was no Oshu State then now. And he said something school Oshu State. Let me not talk. That is, I have to leave now.
All right, save Johnny Bongoli.
You will not escape this one. If you escape that one, you will not escape this one. This one I just said, you will not escape it.
That is free. There is something I don't understand though. There's something I don't understand that is free. It is PDP that lose this election, that lost at the tribunal. Why is it that it is obedient that is complaining? They are everywhere on social media now complaining and raking. Even PDP is standing now.
That's what we are saying.
PDP is calm. They thought they would go to court, but it is the obedient. Even in this comment section, it is the obedient and they are the one raking. I don't understand.
It's because Adeleke is a man of the people. And when you see man of the people, they support him regardless of their political ideology, regardless of the culture, regardless of everything. So Adeleke is a man of the people. Don't forget Davido is as well a man of the people. So we are talking of men, great men here. So we should wait till appeal court and Supreme Court before we can start, coming back and forth. For today, Adeleke still remain the governor. So it's part of democracy. So it's normal and it's quite interesting. I hope we can get the verdict in our favor at the appeal court and at the Supreme Court. So we can see the difference between APC government and the PDP government, the government of the people and the Bloom government. I hope that we can show that.
All right, guys. Very, very lovely hosting you guys. Thank you, Bongoli. Thank you, Femi. And thank you, Olu. I don't want to make any more statements on this matter as my statements can be uninformed. I'm not a political analyst and I will never pose as one. I'm coming back to tell the story of a 10-year-old girl who lost her life as she was crushed by her church member, her mother's church member's car in the United States. About a year ago, the woman was learning how to drive and she pressed the accelerator, according to the story, instead of the brake and ran the little girl over. And despite being in the United States, the mother hasn't gotten justice yet. So I'm bringing the mother live in the next 5 minutes. It would be nice if you guys can join us and let's hear her side of the story. It's going to be an interesting day on Daddy Freeze Live. And parents, I don't know how to say it. Let's all be very careful. So I really don't know what to say. Take care, guys. God bless. It's lovely hosting you. I'll be back in exactly 5 minutes with this
All right.
story. Take care and God bless.
All right. Thank you, sir. Bye.